Hi, it's Christine and welcome to episode 3 of Cree Tries Politics. Without saying much, let's go straight into the video from our field trip to my group meeting. And here we are in the political basement of the Rådhuset, or the city hall of Bærum. And this is our group room. Hello! And here we are in the room with everybody. We have Signa.
Hi.
Hi. And then Margaret, hello. And Kim. And Ingrid. Hannes. Hans. And Inga.
Hi.
And Hova.
Hi.
And yes, we also have Nikki, who unfortunately didn't come to the meeting today. Okay, as you can see, we are obviously more than just 5 in the local Green Party. But there are only 5 of us sitting in the municipal council. And these are the 5 that I have presented in the last video. Now you might ask, okay, then how was it decided? Which one of us and how many of us are elected into the municipal council? Well, let's take a look at what happened behind the scene during the local election of 2019. Well, each party has a list of candidates. The candidates will be ranked differently based on how you have voted. Once the final result of the election comes out, the very first thing that we need to do is to calculate how many candidates of each party get to be part of the municipal council. And the way that we do it is by using a slightly modified version of a method proposed by a French mathematician back in the 1832. The saint-laguë method is based on this very simple formula that we are going to use for each party in each round. And in each single round, only one of the 51 seats in the municipal council is distributed to one of the parties. And the V here stands for the number of votes, whilst the S stands for the number of the seats that has been distributed to the party. So here you can see the result from the local election in 2019. As you can see, H is the Conservative Party. They have received the most votes, so therefore they have the highest bar. Now let's do a couple rounds of the calculations together so then we can see how this formula works. Alright, the first round. According to the original method, we are supposed to divide all these numbers of votes by 1, which means not making any change to the bars. But in Norway, we are actually using a slightly modified version of the method, which means we are actually dividing the numbers by 1.4. And as you can see here, we lower all the bars. The Conservative Party still has the highest bar, and the Conservative Party is now awarded the first seat in the municipal council. Moving into round 2, since none of the other parties have been given any seats yet, their number stays the same. Whilst for the Conservative Party, since now they have been awarded 1 seat, so we are going to have a slightly different calculation, where the votes are divided by 2 times the number of seats, which is 1 plus 1, which means divided by 3. And after divided by 3, the Conservative Party still has the highest bar. As a result, they are now rewarded the second seat in the municipal council. The only reason why their bar is the highest is because all the other parties have been divided by 1.4. Because you can see if Labour Party's votes have not been divided by 1.4 but just 1, then this second seat would have gone to Labour Party. So we continue the same process. All the other parties' numbers stay the same. And the Conservative Party's number is going to change a little bit this time. The votes are divided by 2 times the number of seats, 2 plus 1, so divided by 5. And after this division, we can see that now the Labour Party, AP, has the highest bar, which means in this round, the seat in the municipal council is given to the Labour Party. So the calculation needs to be repeated for all 51 seats in the municipal council. But of course, we are not going to do all 51 seats on the video. It's going to take way too long time. However, there is one thing that I would really like to show it to you is what happened when the last seat needed to be distributed. So this is the remaining bars after we have done the calculations for the 50 out of 51 seats in the municipal council. I am going to change the number on the left-hand side to much smaller number so we can see the difference between all these bars clearer. And this is what we will have. As you can see, the last seat is a fight between the Green Party and the Labour Party. And if you look, the difference is very, very small. If we zoom in, the difference is that teeny tiny crack there. That's just 35 votes out of the 28,000 people who could have voted but did not vote. I mean, think about this. 35 votes. That's not a lot at all. And what does that mean? That means your vote definitely matters. And therefore, next time when you can vote, you should vote.